What's up everybody? Today we're gonna be doing this kind of a cool graphic with only Photoshop. So what you need is a simple base V-Ray render as a JPEG, a person's silhouette that we're gonna put in as a PNG, and a grunge texture as a JPEG. Alright, so let's bring in our simple base V-Ray render as a JPEG image right into Photoshop. So it's a very simple image with not much of complicated materials on it. Alright, so let's just make a copy of it. Press Ctrl G to make a copy. After that, we're going to apply an effect to it called the threshold effect. This is kind of the effect that gives it the silhouette look. So let's go down, let's select the threshold effect, and we'll adjust it a little bit so that we don't lose much of the detail, but still we get a little bit of patterns. After that, we'll make one more copy of the base, and we'll set the blend mode of that to hard light, and we'll just reduce the opacity so that we still get some of the details. Now I'll put a hue saturation layer on top of that and set the colorize mode on and just adjust the settings. So don't forget to check the colorize check and just adjust it till I get a color of my choice. I'm going for a blue look, but you can choose any different color. Alright, I think this looks good. Now I'll just put a grunge texture right on top of it. Just Google grunge texture and go to the images. I like this image. I just copy it and bring it right into Photoshop, scale it, rotate it and scale it so that it fits directly in the image, and then we'll set it to color burn. Set the blend mode to color burn and reduce the opacity to around 50 to 60%, so it gives a kind of texture to the skies and to the image. Now let's add a person's silhouette. So I just use Google, search that, go to the image, select the person silhouette which is sort of in the right angle compared to it. I just save the image, and we'll just bring that right into Photoshop. I'll just drag it right into Photoshop, and we'll just quickly set up the person, scale it down so that it's in scale with the building that we have. Set a shadow to that person. So if you guys want an in-depth tutorial on how to set a person in image, I've already done a tutorial. I'll just link that tutorial in the description below and in the card section. So I'll just adjust this shadow so it is pointing in the right direction, and we don't need to blur the shadows over here because it's a kind of a graphic, but we need to reduce the opacity a little bit. So we'll just adjust it a little bit and reduce the opacity a little bit, and yeah, so we see that we have got an image. So this kind of image you can use for your portfolio cover pages or just for a quick render to explain your design. So you can just put a text on it, so it acts like a abstract background to what you want to discuss and what you want to show in your design. Very quick way to get a very cool looking render for your designs. So that's all for today's tutorial, guys. Thanks.